down for weekdays. I could take you up, what do you say? We're going to the moon, are you ready? A hot air balloon, we can run away. And just like how you always make me feel, my temperature is rising to the ceiling. You're gleaming. Hope this bubble never pops, 'cause if it does, we're gonna drop. Baby, bring a parachute, 'cause this one's gonna hurt for sure, for sure. Take me, falling down with you. I never let you hurt yourself, yourself. Know that I'm down for you, know that I'm down, yeah. I'll stick around for you, won't let you drown now. Floating with you in outer space. Wouldn't wanna be in any other place. You hate the world 'cause you're so realistic. Weight on your shoulders, let me release it. Let me just be here. Never wanna ever leave your side. It's the only place I ever wanna be. So let me be here. Hope this bubble never pops, 'cause if it does, we're gonna drop. Baby, bring a parachute, 'cause this one's gonna hurt for sure, for sure. Take me, falling down with you. I never let you hurt yourself, yourself. I never let you, I never let, never let you, never let, never let, never let you go, let you go. I never let you, I never let, never let you, never let, never let, never let you go, let you go.
As soon as I saw it.
Des barrettes comme ça, mais pas avec. Ça, c'est adoré, ça. faisait l'inauguration de c'est un entrée, ça moi. Ça c'est le
Feels a lot like saying goodbye. Don't draw it out, love is bleeding me dry. Last month I spent a week with my heart in New York. In LA it changed, you feel so much further than ever before. I watch the lines I blur fall between the places that I thought I'd wanna be. With you changing me, and every day I'm wanting more and more. My heart's a debt that you cannot afford. To leave without be worse. It feels a lot like anxiety rising. You said it at the start, still I find it surprising. I talk to friends, my friends inside.
Yes, okay, start.
Tak malutki. No.
How old is he?
Yeah.
Tranché s'il vous plaît. Et vous derrière vous. Vanille mangue. Vanille mangue. Ouais, parfait.
Est-ce que vous les expliquez
Autre chose?
far, now I miss her. She's gone. I don't know why she left me on the back of my car. I'm sitting here strumming my guitar. I miss you. You're gone. If I was better, you'd be here in my arms. I'm still sitting on the back of my car. I wish I had run real far from the pain. It all feels like rain. I'm still sitting on the back of my car. I'm strumming away on my whole guitar all alone. You won't answer your phone. Will it be different this time next year? I'm stuck in a time when you were mine. I look into your eyes and you look in mine. I'm stuck in the past when we were last to leave, last to run from all of the fun. I'm stuck in a time when you were mine. I look into your eyes and you look in mine. I'm stuck in the past when we were last to leave, last to run from all of the fun. I'm still stuck sitting on the back of my car. I thought by now that I'd be so far from you that I'd move on. I'm still stuck sitting on the back of my car. All that keeps me going is my guitar. Snap, it's done. The memory lives on. And maybe I was wrong. And maybe you won't be gone. And maybe I'll wait too long.
I go back to, I mean, it was hard because like I had all of my book stuff, you know, like I had a.
Which flavor? Yeah, from Greece.
From Normandy.
Yes.
Last one. In New York, Liberty.
Oh yeah. This is building.
Wow.
It's just
a new one, but
8 year, 8. Saka yung pong
It's nice, huh?
yung kasi yung mga kasama ko, mahilig sila sa mga kasama nila ng biro eh. Hindi yung pinakaayaw ko eh. Nawa
Qui habitait là?
Ligne Vieux à Enseigne. You cross the street?
Yeah. No delays.
But if you give us the first one. Une photo d'abord. Something you don't see. Put on the table.
Ah.
Here, no, here, oui, oui. Mais non, ils veulent voir quoi tu sers. Justement. Bon, Seigneur peut servir.